students of class 6. Today I will start, this is the fourth continuing chapter of part of the chapter weather and climate. This is the fourth video and we will start from air pressure. What is air pressure? The pressure of air is known as air pressure. The pressure of air is known as air pressure. The air pressure, considering total weight in various layers of the atmosphere, is maximum at the sea level. The air pressure is maximum at the sea level. The instrument which is used to measure air pressure is barometer. Which instrument is used to measure air pressure is barometer. So air pressure is measured in millibars, mm. The normal pressure at sea level is 1013.4 millibars mm or mb or 760 millimeters. Okay. So this part you have to read properly. So what is pressure? Which instrument is used to measure pressure, air pressure? What is the normal pressure at sea level? Now next part, what are the factors influencing air pressure? The factors influencing air pressure are temperature, water vapor and altitude. Temperature, water vapor and altitude. These are the three factors which influence air pressure. So first is temperature. As the air is heated, it expands and rises. You know that warm air is lighter and it rises up, whereas the cold air is heavier and it is denser. Thus, atmospheric air, there is an inverse relationship between temperature and pressure. When temperature increases, pressure decreases, and temperature increases, temperature decreases, pressure increases. So there is an inverse relationship between temperature and pressure. Next, water vapor. Water vapor is lighter than air, therefore dry air is heavier than wet air containing water vapor. This is due to this, land winds are heavier than sea winds. Next, altitude. Altitude means height, already said. With increase in altitude, the air pressure decreases at a rate of 34 millibars. 34 millibars for every 300 meters of height, increase in height. So air pressure decreases for every 300 meters increase in height. This is the third factor of the controlling the air pressure. So temperature, there is an inverse relationship. Water vapor, the water vapor is lighter than the air, so dry air is heavier than light air. And altitude part, that is air pressure decreases with height at a rate of 34 millibars for every 300 meters of ascent. In the high mountainous region, the air pressure is less, you know. For this reason, the mountaineers have to carry oxygen cylinder with them. Next point is rotation. Rotation. The rotation of the earth and centrifugal force exerts some influence. Okay, it drags the earth's rotational force, drag the wind and causes low pressure. Now, there are two types of pressure. One is high pressure, one is low pressure. One is high pressure and one is low pressure. So what is high pressure? The pressure which is higher than the surrounding. Suppose here is 900, then 800, then 700. So the pressure which is higher than the surrounding is called high pressure, and if just opposite occur, the pressure which is, suppose this is 200, then increases outside, 200, 400 increasing outside. The pressure which is lower than the surrounding is known as low pressure. The pressure which is higher than the surrounding areas is called high pressure, and the pressure which is lower than the surrounding area is called low pressure. The low pressure is also known as depression. The low pressure is also known as depression or trough. This low pressure is result in the formation of cyclonic disturbance, bad weather, rainfall, etc. So, what you will read from this part: what is air pressure, which instrument is used to measure air pressure, what is the normal pressure at sea level, what are the factors for 5 marks, then what is high pressure, what is low pressure. Then we will move to the wind part. Then we will move to the wind part. What is air? The air means the wind in motion. The air means wind in motion. Air means wind in motion. And what is wind? The horizontal movement of air is known as wind. So what is air? Wind in motion is called air. And what is wind? The horizontal movement of air from one place to another is known as wind. Wind direction is measured by wind vane. Wind vane is used to measure wind direction. Wind vane or weathercock, and the velocity is measured by anemometer. And the velocity of the wind is measured by anemometer. Next part is Farrell's law. From this part I will continue in the next video. Thank you, class.